Okay.
Hi guys!
Hey, what's going on? We are back again. I'm glad you're not tired of us. Well, today we decided we're going to do a top 10 of our, well, how do you say it?
We're gonna do our top 5 favorite things, and we're gonna do 10 different categories.
Yes, and with that, we're going to go down the list of things like snacks, TV shows, stores, brands,
Stuff like that.
yeah, simple things. So, hopefully, you guys have. Maybe you can add on to your list. What are some of your top 5 favorite things that we're going to go down the list as well and get to know us a little bit more? I know we did a little Q&A with our first video, but here's a little more in depth because that one was kind of like, what are your favorite things? But tell us about, where were you born, things like that. And it's like let's get you guys to know us a little bit more. So, let's get into it. All right.
First one, snacks.
Snacks. What are your favorite snacks? I love snacks. Okay, I'm good.
Good? Do you want to
Yes.
go first, or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. So, I got Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids are good.
They're so good. Potato chips.
Potato chips.
M&M's.
Which ones?
Peanut M&M's.
Peanut
Mine.
M&Ms are good, but they don't hold a candle to those coffee nut ones.
Okay,
that they-
but I like the classics. You like, these fancy 2020 renditions.
It's the only good thing to come out of 2020.
That's
so.
true. We should appreciate the good things that happened in
The
2020.
best M&Ms that come out in 2020.
And then nuts and Oreos.
Okay, all right. Well, we're almost on the same list, so I'm going to go down from top. All right, so number 5, I have bubblegum. I like bubblegum. I guess you could kind of as a snack to a
Okay,
degree.
sure.
I always have it. Is it a snack? If it's not, let me know. If it,
I don't
I'll
think it's
change
a snack.
it. It's something that you have after you eat, so
It sounds like a breath mint.
it's a snack today.
But then again, you do think lifesavers are snacks, so.
Okay, first off, the gummy lifesavers that you see at the CVS and the Walgreens, those are amazing. I don't want to hear none of it. Number 4 is chips, specifically the sea salt and cracked pepper chips. I think they're the Deep River Valley or something like that. Deep River potato chips. Those
Whatever
specifically, I
they're
love them. Yes. Number 3 is brownies. I love brownies. I will go out of my way to make brownies any given day if we can. And number 2 would be Oreos. Fun fact, that was what we had on our very first date.
We had Oreos.
It-
Wine and Oreos.
Wine and red velvet Oreos to be exact. They're also delicious. I think they still make them. I hope they still make them. And number 1 would be ice cream. I am a gigantic fan of ice cream, especially since there's a Premier right down the way. And, every now and then we'll stop at the supermarket and we'll go down the ice cream aisle and I'll be like, ooh, Ben & Jerry's. And there we go.
Yeah.
We love it. I love it, I guess. Okay. So, that was it for snacks. Now, move on to question number 2. TV shows. All right.
I'm putting mine in no particular order. I think Jared's putting his in order.
I do. To a slight degree, I do. Okay.
You go
go
first
first?
this time. I went first last time.
This time I'm going first. So for top 5 favorite shows, my number 5 show is Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time. One of my favorite shows in the last decade. Number 4, well, even though I've kind of slacked, but I'm trying to get back into it, is WWE Raw, Monday Night Raw. Number 3, did I say number 3 or did I say number 4?
You went Raw.
No,
so.
but what I'm saying, did I say number 4? Or did I say I don't know. It don't. Number 4 is
WWE was
number
Raw.
4. Number 3 is The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Number 2 is Regular Show, definitely one of my favorite shows in the last decade as well. And number 1 of all time is The Simpsons. I don't care what anyone says. So
So mine, in no particular order, are The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Spellman on Netflix, Lucifer, that's also on Netflix, Archer, Bob's Burgers, and Futurama.
hey, Netflix, bring back Sabrina too while you're at it.
Yeah, I don't know why you canceled it, but
Yeah, you
I'm
want-
mad.
Assholes. We give you our money and you take off our shows.
Well, don't call a billion-dollar company assholes.
I guess.
Let's not do that. But you are assholes.
All right,
Bring back Sabrina.
please. All right, number 3 is stores. Favorite stores. Okay.
Ready?
All right, you go first this time.
Okay. So, Target. Duh.
Yeah.
Primark. Again, duh. If you've never been to Primark, find one close to you and go. It's freaking amazing. Everything's dirt cheap. And everything's, like, so cute and so pretty and so adorable. Box Lunch. Again, cutest store in the entire world. Home Goods and TJ Maxx.
Ironically, I put Box Lunch on mine as well.
It's a great store.
Box Lunch is...
Oh my god, it's such a good store.
For those that don't know, especially if you like, cartoons and comics and anime and things like that, Box Lunch is an awesome place.
Also, if you grew up shopping at Hot Topic or Spencer's, Box Lunch is like the grown-up version.
Yeah, it's basically that minus all the sex toys in the back.
And all the
all the weird, well, what it once was. Okay, so I put number 5 was Box Lunch for me. Number 4, well, I'm actually gonna have to mumble this up. Okay, so number 4 is Think Geek, which is another store that's kind of like Box Lunch. It basically, I love Think Geek because it has all the statues, all the little gizmos and gadgets. It comes in clutch when it's time for Comic-Con season, which unfortunately is not happening this year because, yeah. Number 3.
Mad about it.
Number 3, actually just recently opened up just a couple weeks ago, is Nintendo NYC. What makes it so special? It's one of the places where you can go in New York City and you can go upstairs and play Mario Kart on a gigantic screen. I love it. Number 2, ironically, is Spencer's. And lastly is Midtown Comics, also found in New York City. There's 3 of them. There's one right by Grand Central. There's one going, I can't remember the actual street, but trust me, in the city, there's at least 3 different versions, and I advise you to look at all 3 of them.
Moving on.
What is number 4?
You're so crazy.
Man.
Number 4, we're going to brands, which is different than stores.
Yes, it is.
Yes, because
this can be a wide thing, but let's go with it. So.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
All right. Okay. So
who went first last time?
You did, so that means I go first. Okay. So for my list, this is completely, there's no actual order. I'm just reading it as it goes. Number 1, one of my favorite snack brands of all time is Hostess. I'm sorry, I do like the Twinkies. What? It's a brand.
I know. I just didn't think you were gonna go food.
Sometimes you have to think. And yes, Hostess are good. I love all their crazy snacks. Moderation, of course. Number 2 is Tea Turtle. Now, Tea Turtle is basically this company that makes, a lot of these crazy, cute T-shirts that I like.
Oh.
Yeah, and I like them. There's one I actually have I got a couple years ago with some of the Super Smash Brothers characters, and they're having a sleepover, and they're all jumping on the bed and shit like that. It's very cute. I like it. Number 3 is Reed Pop. Reed Pop is the brainchild. They create New York Comic Con. They've created C2E2. So, without Reed Pop, there'd be no that. Number 4 is New Era. In the closet over here.
I'm like, where are you looking?
Well, in the closet, I have 14,722 hats.
Oh, yeah.
I don't wear them out for whatever reason, but they're there. And number 5 is Rockaware.
Okay. All right. Well, my top 5 favorite brands are Juvia's Place. It's a makeup brand. They have amazing eyeshadow palettes. They have a really good foundation and concealer line. They have amazing makeup brushes. Next is Morphe. Also has amazing palettes, amazing brushes, amazing everything. NYX, again, is another makeup line. Converse, we all know, makes great shoes. And don't fight me on this next one because it is a brand. Doctor Who.
I guess.
It's a brand.
All right, I'll give you that.
That's a cult brand.
All right, I'm not gonna have the Doctor Who fans come at me in the comments and stuff like that.
Bonnie's laughing.
It's not funny.
It is.
All right, thanks, Bonnie, for the laugh. Okay, what is that? Next one, number 5. Damn, we're already at 5.
We're at 5. We're breezing through these. We should slow down.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Number 5 is board games. Okay. Who went first? Last time was it? You went. I went.
I
first
went last.
Okay,
So I'll go first?
Yep.
Okay. So I have my 5 games. I just can't remember the name of the last one. So help me.
Okay.
I got Monopoly, Clue, Uno, the board game. Counting as a board game?
I was
Technicality?
I was gonna add Uno too, but I didn't because I didn't know if it wasn't a board game. I mean, it's still a fun game that you can play, but
Okay, Mousetrap.
Okay.
And then do you remember that board game where you put the little shapes in and it had the timer and then if you didn't get them all in?
Perfection, yeah.
Yes, that one. I couldn't remember the name of it.
Perfection would give you heart palpitations.
Perfection.
I actually have Perfection on mine as well, so.
I don't know why I'm writing it down, but I'm writing it down.
All right, I got one that is technically a board game, even though you know.
Well, I put Uno down, so.
Okay, well, my technicality would be Mario Party. And I say that because Mario Party is technically a board game.
It's a digital board game.
Yeah, so you can still play it. I still love Mario Party 2 and 4 and 8. I don't know about the other ones. Number 4 would be Don't Break the Ice. Not so much for the game, but because of the box art. I'll see if I can find it, but there's like this picture of this polar bear falling through the ice.
I don't think I've ever played Don't Break the Ice.
I don't remember how to play it, but it's really just the box art that makes it funny.
Okay.
Fun for me. Like the polar bear is falling through the ice, but he's smiling and happy as he's falling to his demise. It's hilarious. It's a great picture. I'll find it somehow. Number 3 is Perfection. Number 2 is Sorry.
Oh, I forgot about Sorry. Sorry was a good one, too.
You're sorry you forgot about Sorry.
I can't with your dad jokes.
Dad joke. And number 1 is Monopoly, despite the fact that I have never finished a full game without someone being like, I'm bored, I'm done, I'm tired. But it's fun when you want to be an asshole. And it teaches kids about taxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that other ridiculous board game, Don't Wake Dad?
Don't Wake Daddy, yeah. There's a video that me and one of our a friend of ours, we used to watch way back when, where they would make fun of that, and the kids would bring. I don't know if it'd be funny to 2020 standards, but like in 2000,
it was funny.
Yeah, in 2010, it might have gotten away. You probably, I don't know, you can. It's just some of the slight humor. It was just like it was funny at the time, maybe kind of iffy now, but yeah, it was good.
Times have changed.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, music artists.
Okay. Okay.
Am I going first or you
no,
going first?
I think you went first the last time, so it's my turn. Oh my god, I have an itch. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so no particular order. Will Smith. I'm sorry, I actually listened to him a lot when I was a kid, and I still listen to him now. So, another actor and singer is Jamie Foxx. He was one of the people that I wanted to be. I love people that can do multiple things. And to continue on with that, I go with Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. Anyone that can really do like multiple things is someone that I always appreciate. Number 4 is NERD with Pharrell and Chad Hugo because I love their music and I love their very, very soothing sounds. And number 5 is The Tribe Called Quest.
All right. My 5 are Aaliyah, Eminem, Little Mix, which is a British girl band. If you've never heard of them, download any of their albums. They're amazing.
They are. Tell them to come back to America when this is all over.
God, I really want them to come back. One Direction. I love them so much. And Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran is pretty good. I'll give you that. Too.
I love Ed Sheeran.
Yeah,
I love him.
I know everyone kind of picks him for their wedding song, but you know what? I mean, he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
He's a very smart man, so.
Okay, next one.
Holidays. Everyone loves the holidays unless they have to work.
Yeah, then they suck.
Yeah, working during the holidays sucks ass. No matter what.
I'm kind of hoping that COVID creates the situation where they don't make people work on Thanksgiving anymore.
Yeah, I mean, so far.
Because it's like, how are you gonna socially distance Black Friday? How are you gonna do that? Black Friday has to be canceled, so if Black Friday is canceled, nobody's working Thanksgiving night.
Well, as of right, what's today?
At least not retail people. I don't know how other industries work.
Well, as far as late August 2020, I believe Target and like Walmart, I know they're not doing Black Friday. Like,
oh, good.
I know they're not opening on Thanksgiving. Now, again, that could easily change, But as of right now,
Better
which is
not.
currently the end of August 2020,
I'll riot. I will riot.
so
Okay, ready?
yes,
Me?
yes,
Okay. So my top 5 favorite holidays are Thanksgiving, cause food, Christmas, also cause of food, not cause of presents. New Year's is one of my favorite holidays. There's like, I don't know, there's just something magic about like the last day of the year, celebrating the new year, like new things
Yeah.
happening, hopes for the new year. Valentine's Day, because it's, you know, lovey and gushy, and I'm a giant sap. And Memorial Day, because even though it does not start summer, it does. Memorial Day is the beginning of summer.
Huh?
At least in my book.
No, I can deal with that. There's one I'm actually surprised you didn't mention, to be honest,
Which one?
which is number 1 on my list, Halloween.
I do love Halloween.
Halloween is by far my favorite holiday of the year. I love Halloween time. I love Halloween movies.
I don't
Halloween.
know if I consider Halloween like a holiday, though, or just like a feeling I have in my heart all year long.
Well, I
Like,
get
it's Halloween every day for me.
this is gonna be the umpteenth time I brought up, you know, Comic-Con season. But for me, like for the longest, ever since at least 2012, like October was like, okay, this is the time that, you know, it's Comic-Con season, and then there's Halloween, and there's Halloween parties in between. So every day, at least for a while, every period or every weekend there was something to do. So that's why Halloween is my favorite. Number 2 is Thanksgiving as well, because that's when we get food. That's when we get, you know, we made food, we go to my mom's house, her parents' house, and we just have food until we pass out. Yeah. Number 3 would be Christmas. I won't lie, I've become more of a little bit more of a Grinch as time has progressed, because people can be very mean that time of year. But, you know, I think, you know, since we've been together, you know, especially with Xavier, and, you know, seeing him be excited to see his presents under the tree, it's some things like that where I'm just like, you know, that's what it's supposed to be about. Like,
Kids make Christmas.
yeah, they're supposed to enjoy it. Like, I don't mind getting things, but it's like I can buy it myself. But, you know, it's
Yeah.
cool to see him be like, oh my God, I got this.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see that. Number 4 is birthday. Why not? It's the only day you can strut around and be like, hey,
I almost put birthday down, but I was just like, that's not.
it counts.
A holiday.
It is a holiday. It's your holiday. You got to treat yourself. And number 5 would be New Year's, except for last New Year's, because everyone was like, oh, 2020 is going to be great.
And 2020 was shit. Well, like, let's not be pessimistic about it. It was just, you know,
It was an
eye-opening year.
It is. It's a very
It's an
interesting
eye-opening
year.
year.
It's the year that no one wanted, but I don't even
We
wanna
all
s-
needed.
Yeah,
We all kind of needed.
It was one of them things where it's like we really needed to sit back and, you know, cherish things. So it's like it did open our eyes to like the things that we did take or we do take for granted, and it's like hopefully more
Agreed.
people will be better. You know, fingers crossed, people will be better to each other. I know it's still kind of bleak at the moment, but you know, hopefully things will better as time progresses, and I am hopeful.
Yeah.
So that's for that.
2020 was a year where so much changed that nothing can ever be the same again.
I just hope 2021 goes a lot smoother.
We'll see.
I do hope.
Vote, people.
Yes.